welcome to my channel. My name is Lucky. I'm ready to do the bi-weekly insights. Now I just changed my habits. Normally I do the weekly insights. Now I'm going to change it into bi-weekly. Okay, still I'm gonna do monthly reading in English for every zodiac, but bi-weekly just same as weekly. Is all about collective energy. So I'm just going to do the whole vibes of the weeks. Well, this time is for first 2 weeks in November. Okay, and I'm gonna do, well, I'm going to start with the bi-weekly first, and then I'm gonna do each zodiac signs for monthly for November. Okay, you can watch it later on. You can find it in my playlist. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And let's start to do the reading. Okay, I'm going to start with the oracles. Okay, I use the literary witches oracle card, mystical shaman, and Lenormand. And after that, I'm going to open also the tarot, and I'm going to close it with the divine wisdom card. Alright, so let's start. Well, it's going to be new moon in Scorpio in 4th or 5th of October. Depends where are you in the world. Okay, so new moon in Scorpio, that means conjunct with the sun, right? The moon is the same house with the sun, so it's going to be empty, like no moon, right? But doesn't mean the vibes, we cannot feel it. It's there. We cannot just see it. We cannot see it, but the vibe's still there. Even, you know, you can see even the sea, right? The ocean. And normally when during the new moon or the full moon, it's always like it's located the closer to the earth. So of course we feel it much more when it's this kind of energy. Okay, anyway, new moon in Scorpio, which is with the Mars just got into Scorpio. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. And opposition with Uranus in Taurus. And in 19th of November is going to be a lunar eclipse in Taurus. So it is powerful, yo. Let's start. What is the story of these weeks, first weeks of November, that we need to know? What is the stories for these first 2 weeks in November? 4 cards, please. This is Shirley Jackson, family. Lion. History, Jamaica Kincaid. History. The last one, white dress. Under the deck, faith. Talking about faith. Let's see here. So maybe in these 2 weeks, the collective energy, we are more concerned about our family. And Scorpio is always deep. It's always about security, like to protect, control issues, right? And it's also about how we share our resources, financial, intimacy, even sex, family. But then the second card is Lion. The lion is represents how you going to show up, how you going to present yourself apart, being a member of a family. Who are you despite your family, despite our family background, right? Because the next card is history, tradition, custom. See the clothes that is hanging there? Customs, traditions, culture. How are we going to show up? How are we going to roar? How are we going to speak up without this background, without the family tradition? Who we are? Who are we? The last one, white dress. Is it being loyal? Is it being it's not just being loyal, it's being I forgot to say it in English. It's being the opposite of rebel. Not discipline, but we are just as custom. It's like we are genuinely protected and voluntarily given ourselves with the white dress. It's just like communion, right? It's like any special events, ritual. It's like giving ourselves to others. It also can meaning sacrifice with the white dress. Being totally given ourselves to the history, to the traditions, to the customs. We forgot ourselves. But look at the picture in these cards with the family card. The coffee is spilled over the dark. Needs to be revealed. The dark of our own history, from our ancestor or our background, our family, our conditions, our own cultural programming, then needs to be revealed. The secrets, right? Because Scorpio season is about secrets. Sherlock Holmes digging to the darkness of our own self. And subconsciously, our subconscious mind, it is faith. Faith. All destined to be. Whatever it was, whatever it is. Right? It is fated to happen, narrated to be like that, because in that way we learn to have our own freedom. What is freedom? In your own meaning. What is freedom? Because everyone has reached its own awareness differently, right? So what is freedom according to our own perceptions? And these secrets is going to reveal who you actually are, who we think we are, who people want us to be, who we feel to be, all different things. Do we believe who we are? Who we actually are? Can we filter that those stuffs, those are not me. Those things are just beliefs that we picked up somewhere in our life journey, or those are actually us that make us truly authentic. And for that, sometimes we need to be alone, to face our own darkness, to feel our own belonging. In order to belong ourself, our higher self, we need to face it all alone. That's what I got from this narrative, from these stories. Okay, let's see from the mystical shaman, right? What we need to be aware of from our subconscious mind. What we need to be conscious about our subconscious. In this first 2 weeks of November, 4 cards only, please. What we need to be aware from our subconscious mind. Staff in reverse. Sacrifice. The coyote. Gatherer. Under the deck. Wind. Staff in reverse. This is upright. Staff is the card of Libra. Mercury is still in Libra right now, but it's going to move to Scorpio after the new moon. So, Libra is about harmony, it's about balance, it's about justice, it's about equilibrium, equal giving and take, giving and receiving. But that's in reverse. So, are we fair enough? Are we fair enough within ourselves, with ourselves? Not just to consider the others, but also with our own self. Are we fair enough? Sacrifice, because this means it's unbalanced and starts from within ourselves. In reverse, staff in reverse. Because staff is also connecting the two different poles in the middle. The opposites meet in the middle to compromise or to be balanced, right? And the second card is sacrifice. What we need to sacrifice, so? Do we need to sacrifice ourselves? What we need to be sacrificed for? I think it's all about our ego. If we can distinguish between the ego and our passions, well, it's not about what we want or what we need. But actually knowing our own purpose in this life, whatever is meant to be, it's going to be. It's meant to be. right? Without even we consider, without even we want it. It's all to be our own right to have it, because it supports us to be whoever we need to be in order to be aligned with our own purpose, right? That's a right. Sometimes we need to have faith. Not sometimes, we have to, actually. We need to have faith. And to have faith, in order to have faith, sometimes we need to face our own challenge, which is to sacrifice what we really desire, what we desire to have, to be, or whatever is our desire for. The third card is the coyote, the sacred trickster. The coyote, the sacred trickster. Why it's sacred? Because it is its duty to take all that we do, our path, into bias, to distract us, to make sure if we are totally engaged into what we actually are. Do we really have faith on who we actually are? Do you really know? Do we really know who we actually are? The trickster, the sacred trickster is challenging always us. And the last one, gatherer. Gatherer is the one who knows to be present in any situation, in any time, in space. She or he knows, actually she here, but doesn't matter about the gender, okay? This person knows how to adapt, how to be present in wherever he or she, so she can actually works, elaborate with all the pieces that surrounds and all the pieces at her circumstances, that she can use it to put it all the puzzle together and support her to be, or for her own advantage. So basically, this card is actually a reminder to remind us to be present. Because what was in the past and what is going to be in the future is not even real. Be in the present so we can collect and gather all the pieces to build for our own advantage, for our own better future, for our own better tomorrow. And under the deck, the wind. The wind is about changing our mind. There's going to be a change in our perception. And it's about the Mercury energy, right? Mercury is going to get into Scorpio. Alright, that's from our subconscious mind that we need to be aware. Okay, and let's see what the Lenormand has to say about what is going to happen these first 2 weeks of November. What is going to happen? 4 cards, 5 cards only, please. the moon, house, clover, magnifying glass, stork, under the deck, books. It's all about the secret maybe that will reveal itself. The secret, something that is hidden, something that we need to learn more, deeper. Books. And the star, it's destined or fated. Right. Ooh. Anyway, the center of the reading, clover, is all about hopes. The heart of the reading is about hope and luck. It's a good thing. It's good things going to happen these 2 weeks. There's a luck. Well, maybe there's the energy of a Jupiter. And yeah, with the moon, the new moon, right, and the star, there's some things that is going to be end to start something new, right? New moon is always about new beginning, but something needs to end it first. That's the stork means transformation. And talking about the new moon in Scorpio, it's also about emotional security. How we feel secure. How we share. Right? Some of us about the home, family, property, house, inheritance. It's emotional security. How we emotionally secure about sharing this financial, property, inheritance, even ideology, history, home, family. But with the Mercury trine to Jupiter, we have hope. We have hope. New moon in Scorpio with this is Jupiter energy. Enough. It's about go beyond our own limitations. In order to feel secure, we need to cross our own limits. Because we have hopes. And everything is going to transform accordingly. Alright, that's it. What's going to happen from the Lenormand? Now let's see 9 cards about past, present, future with the Telema Tarot. What we need to know about past, present, future in these 2 first weeks. 7 of Cups, past. 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, Ten of Wands present, heart of the reading, 2 of Cups, Three of Swords. The future. Two of Pentacles. The Star. Page of Swords. Under the deck, the Word. Right. So, in the past, this is the energy of Seven of Cups, Scorpion energy. In the past, we probably confused the collective energy, okay? We probably confused with all the options that we have or all the offers that we had. And we just don't know what actually for us. Don't know what to take, what option, what path to take, right? Scorpio. So maybe we just like the energy is about, we don't know how to present ourselves. How are we going to impress others? How are we going to show up to the world? Am I right to do this? Is it okay to do that? Am I right or am I wrong? That kind of options, emotionally. And Six of Cups, still Scorpion energy. We feel tied or bonded to our memory, to the past, to our habits, old habits, or our past relationships. We are nostalgic moment, like memory, reminiscence. I don't know how to say it in English, I'm sorry. Remembering, nostalgia moment, right, with the Six of Cups. But with the Six of Cups, it's more like we are tied. It's also karmic kind of energy, because we are tied to our memory, okay? And the Hierophant energy is a Taurus energy, right? It's all about our relationship, any kind of relationship, maybe with our spouse, our boyfriend, girlfriend, or with even with ourselves, okay? How we commit to the relationship we have. Or some of us is also about going to the next level, to make a commitment, a new contract. For some of us, it's about also how to be our authentic self. Because Uranus in Taurus, right? It depends what is being stable, being secure. It's about tradition too. We feel like we are responsible. We need to obey the traditions. And in the present, we have 10 of Wands. This is Sagittarian energy. Venus is in Sagittarius, right? And it's about family, it's about our resources, our potential, self-worth, what we value, our belonging, right? 10 of Wands is about love, how we value love itself. And with 10 of Wands, we are just about to release what we used to call love. We release all things that limited our potential, because we know exactly we are worth more than what we are actually doing, having, treated. We want to be free. We have a free will anyway, right? To be free from burdens. And for some of us, probably also about relocation. Because we feel restricted. That's why we consider, we just trying to see the possibilities with the 7 of Cups. The heart of the reading is 2 of Cups. Commitment, twin flame, soulmates. Cancerian energy. Yeah, it's about, for some of you it's relocation, for some of you it's about travel, about distance, about start something new. Or yeah, higher learning, nurture ourselves more, to commit to our future self, because that is the heart of the reading for some of us. And it's also about, yeah, our childhood, probably. Under the 6 of Cups, probably it's about soulmates or twin flame, past life connections that some of us feel bonded or tied to. But then, 3 of Swords. This is Libra energy. Okay, Libra for the Scorpio season is mainly in the 12th house. So it's all about karma, ending, closure. Well, 3 of Swords is broken-hearted. Something is ended, right? Either it's all about, mostly it's about karma, or limiting beliefs, our subconscious mind, and spiritual kind of things. It's broken-hearted, disappointments, probably because of commitment, institutions, structure, traditions, customs, or our own commitment, our relationship, our marriage, for some of us, divorce. Alright, and Mercury right now, while I'm doing this, still in Libra, right? And it's going to move in Scorpio anyway. But as some of you probably already know, how to handle, how to face the 12th house, which is our karma, by seeing our first house, right? If Libra is your 12th house, then Scorpio is your first house, okay? And see the character of Scorpio what you need to, how a Scorpio handle things. That's how you're going to face your karma. How you going to handle your 12th house. You're broken-hearted. Okay, I don't know if it makes sense in English. Anyway, in the near future, Two of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn, there's Pluto in Capricorn, which is direct. And Capricorn right now during the Scorpio season is in the 3rd house. It's all about our mindset, our perceptions, and we juggling things before we decide. We don't know what to do, what to choose to decide, right? That's why in the past we are confused, we feel burdened, and we still valuing things, juggling things up, right? But we do have hopes with the stars. This is Aquarian energy where Saturn and Jupiter are there, and it's all about karma, negative and positive. Saturn, that's always holding us back from our old way of doing, our old habits, our old way of thinking. In order to face that, we need to heal first, and then we can start to gain and earn the Jupiter karma, the bless from the Jupiter energy. So there's a wish fulfillment there. With Scorpio season, it's about our home, emotional security, our relationship with the women in our life, with tradition as well, with the roots. Okay, yeah, nostalgia, childhood memories, twin flame, soulmates, something that is bonded us, right? Commitment, responsibility. There's a hope to heal. So we need to heal first in order to get our wish fulfilled. And the last card is Page of Swords. It's about collecting all the info and the data before communicate or decide. Okay, and under the deck, subconscious mind is the word. It's a full cycle. It's completion. The communication is done, or just simply the full cycle. This is Aquarian energy still. Okay. So the home, 4th house in astrology, is all about home, family, tradition, roots, emotional security, right? Is all good, done. Completed. Okay, that's it from the tarot, past, present, and future. Let's see what the Divine Wisdom card, what the universe has in store for us these first 2 weeks in November. What the universe has for us in the first 2 weeks of November. What will it turn on? Oops. What we need to know, what the universe has in store for us this first two weeks in November. Come on. It's quite heavy, this cards. I'm going to pick one. Right now, in this moment, your soul has again created opportunity for you to be, do, and have what it takes to know who you really are. Your soul has brought you to the words you are reading right now. Is it has brought you to words of wisdom and truth before? What will you do now? What will you choose to be? I think it's all about free will. We all have that. Freedom of choices. Okay, that's it. I hope it resonates and useful, benefits you. And if it does, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe so you haven't.